Hello friends, welcome to the DedicatedCore.com, and the topic is how do you choose a perfect VPS for you and how to place an order with a DedicatedCore.com. In this video, we are going to discuss about the various types of VPS. In this case, we are moving towards the first point is standard VPS. So in DedicatedCore.com, you can able to say that standard VPS are best for the projects which are a beginner project. So you can able to say e-commerce website, you are running a Node.js based application or any other things that you need the VPS. And if you need a more powerful VPS and you want a stable infrastructure, so that time we highly recommend you to go with a KVM based VPS. So what is actually difference between standard and KVM based VPS? The differences are very simple. This particular VPS are used for saving your cost, as well as you will get the VPS root access and all. But when we talk about a KVM, it is a more powerful than a standard one. It does not mean that they have a lot of difference. They are minor differences, but you will not notice these differences. But if you are running an e-commerce website and already have a traffic, then you must have to go with a KVM based VPS. Now we will move towards the next point. It's a Windows VPS. When the term comes Windows, so that time always make sure that if your application needs a Windows VPS, so that time never buy a Linux based VPS because these are not at all useful. So in this case, if your needs are like you wanted to run a ASP.NET application, or you wanted to run some Forex based applications, or you wanted to get the remote access for the testing purpose, that all requirements can be fulfilled only with the help of Windows VPS. So never purchase a Linux VPS if you have the requirement of Windows VPS. Now the next type is a storage VPS. So here the people get confusion. So what is that confusion? Storage VPS is not used for the hosting websites. It is used for the cold storage. So what that means, cold storage might be for storing your memories like movies, iOS files, softwares, taking a backups and all. So in this case, let me share you one example. Suppose you are running an e-commerce website, and in this case, you need a KVM based VPS, right? So in this case, you are hosting your website on a KVM based VPS where you are getting a 20 GB storage and 2 GB of RAM. So in this case, you can able to run your website very smoothly and you can able to launch your website and start selling products. But daily basis, you need to take a backup for securities, because mostly we have seen that due to some errors and some plugins and themes, you might be website get crashed. So in this case, you need to recover it from the backup. So that time you need to take a daily backup. So that way you can able to say that you need a storage VPS, because here the costing is very low, because here the hardware used only for the storage, not for the performance. Let's move towards the next point. So this is not the end. If you wanted to sell a VPS from DedicatedCore.com, so that time we also have a program called as a VPS reseller. Here, the best thing is if you are selling more and more VPSs, you are getting a more and more discount. So you can able to say that you can become a VPS reseller with a DedicatedCore.com. Now we will move towards how do you purchase a VPS from DedicatedCore.com. So in this case, you just go to your desired plan. So in this case, I'm going with a plan VPS LL16, because here I'm getting a 6 core, 16 GB and 400 GB of storage. That to be an SSD, which is far more and far better for my project requirement. So in this case, I will click on get started. And here we need to choose a billing cycle. So I will prefer to go with a quarterly basis. Now scroll down to the bottom. Here we need to enter the server name. So server name is like a subdomain of your main domain. Here the server name is like server12.mydomainname. And here you can able to enter the password. And when we talk about prefix, you can able to enter anything like NS1, NS2 or DNS1, DNS2. So let's say I have entered here NS1 and NS2. Later, you can able to choose your desired operating system. And we have two different types of storage. So in this case, I will go with SSD one. And once all the fields has been completed, you can able to click on continue. Now you will get two options, create account and login. So in this case, if you are a new customer, just click on create account, fill this all information, select your payment option, and Then you can able to click on accept terms and condition. After that, click on accept terms and condition and click on continue order. After that, it will ask for the payments. Complete your payment process. Delivery of particular VPS is based on the configuration time required, so that will be shared by the team. If you have any queries about the purchased orders and all, you can able to directly contact our support team and you will get the all informations on your board. So if you have any queries or you need any video guide, please comment below, so we will come with a new energy.